It's Boccia time! Welcome to Povo Dvorzin 2026 World Boccia Cup. This is day 2. Please welcome the players for the third round of matches. Playing on court number 1 for Pool B, round 3, BC4 male, the match between Louis Saunders from Great Britain and Yu Qing Leung from Hong Kong. The official will be Cristina Costa. Playing on court number 2 for Pool B, round 3, BC4 male, the match between Antonio SARSANSKI from Croatia versus ARTEM KOLINKO from Ukraine. The official will be Martina Kinchesova. Playing on court number 3 for Pool A, round 3, BC4 male, the match between Eliseu dos Santos from Brazil versus Stephen Maguire from Great Britain. The official will be Nuno Bastos. Playing on court number 4 for Pool A, round 3, BC4 male, the match between Andrei Oculo from Ukraine versus Paulo Cardoso de Portugal. The official will be Hedwig Lambrecht. Playing on court number 6 for Pool C, round 2, BC2 male, the match between David Araújo de Portugal versus Reshad Sarai from Great Britain. The official will be Robert Marie-Claire Parrin. Playing on court number 7 for Pool B, round 2, BC2 male, the match between Marco Dekker from the Netherlands versus Nadav Levy from Israel. The official will be Annabella Marto. And finally on court number 8 for Pool B, round 2, BC2 male, the match between Jan Atak from Czech Republic versus Felix Ardiudia from Indonesia. The official will be Sandra Monteiro. Good luck to all.
Welcome everyone, and once again we'll have here on court number 2 a match, BC4 male category, here on the third game of today, and it will be between Antonio Saransky from Croatia and Artem Kolinko from Ukraine. We're gonna have here two different levels of experience between the players. Of course, Artem Kolinko, 4th in the world ranking, 3rd in the Paralympic Games, very experienced player, against Antonio Saransky, 48th on the world ranking, and still new and recently new player.
Start warm-up.
Now you have the official indication for the warm-up. The players will have 2 minutes to warm up, or until they throw all the balls in their possession during the warm-up. To explain a little bit of boccia, each player will have 6 colored balls. In this game, Antonio Saransky will play with 6 red balls, and Artem Kolinko play with 6 blue balls. They'll take turns throwing a white ball that is also called a jack. And the objective of boccia is to score the most points. They score points by the color of the ball being the closest to the jack. The more balls you put near the jack, the more points you win. In the singles competition that we have here, we'll play 4 ends. Each player will throw the jack twice. Antonio Saransky from Croatia will throw the jack on the 1st and 3rd end. Artem Kolinko on the 2nd and 4th end. Now the players are finishing the warm-up. The players already finished the warm-up. The referee will pick the jacks from both players. The coaches will go on the court to pick the balls, give it to the players, and give the final instructions during the game. They cannot talk with the players during the 1 minute in between the ends. We now already have the referee waiting for the official start of the matches. All the matches will start at the same time, and the official is positioning herself in the penalty box that has a cross in it. The box and the cross is used when the wooden jack goes out of the playing court. It's repositioned in the center of the cross, or when the
Start matches.
and in a tie, they need to go on the extra end. The ball is placed there, or when it's a foul committed, the other player will throw the color ball to that box. The referee already gave the jack to Antonio SARSANSKI from Croatia. They'll start the game. He threw the ball. The jack needs to pass that line in front of the player that is similar to a V shape. That way is the way that the ball is considered to be legal. Antonio here playing to his left side, so he has an advantage over ARTEM KOLINKO. A nice ball, but it's still a short ball. ARTEM KOLINKO still can manage to see the jack. He managed to touch the ball and to be in the scoring position. I don't believe it was what it intended to do. The end of the position. Now Antonio SARSANSKI can use the ball that he has already there to push it to be in front of the white and to be in the scoring position and also defend it this game. And that's what he does. He pushes the ball to be in front, and he's placed in between the jack and ARTEM KOLINKO, and the ball that he played was out of the court and put it in the box to be out of play. The referee indicates that it's still Antonio SARSANSKI to play, so that touch was not enough to be in the scoring position as we see here. The blue ball still the one that is closest. In boccia, it's always the player that has a game disadvantage that will play. The player that is farther from the jack. Tries again to push the red ball. This time he manages to be in a scoring position. Not as good as defended it was the last ball. It leaves an opening. The referee here on the right, Martina Kinsexova, it's assisted by a liner that we can see on the left side of the image. The liner is here to help the referee to officiate. The liner will check if any player is touching the lines in the player's box. They cannot touch any of the lines, because that way will be a foul. The way that the referee is placed, just to do that If the lander calls a foul, the referee can easily stop the ball that it was thrown before it goes against the game. A good ball by ARTEM to be in a scoring position. They managed to push the white, but now this blue ball is stuck on the jack. Two different playing styles from ARTEM and from Antonio. Antonio, as we see here, throws with both hands from the chest in a push motion. Now Antonio only has 1 minute left to play. It was a good play, but it's still not enough to be in a scoring position. But he defends the game, not allowing the opponent to score more. Still 2 balls to play for Antonio and 40 seconds left. Managed to push just a little bit and it goes out of the court. The referee still doesn't think it's enough. Still sees that Antonio is in disadvantage. And ARTEM's blue ball is still the one that is scoring. Let's see what Antonio does here. Does he attack? Still only 10 seconds left. 5 seconds. He threw the ball. He managed to touch the ball. Now Antonio doesn't have any ball left in his possession. Now it's ARTEM's turn to play. Still has 3 balls left to play, more than 1 minute 30. Let's see how he plays, how it turns out. Tries to open up the position. It takes one red out of the way. Goes onto the court. Check the game. See what he can do. Yes, for the referee. What's the result at this moment? The referee said it was 1 for red. So ARTEM, if he wants to win any points in this set, will need to play. Let's see what he'll try to do. If he tries to open and push the jack to the blue ball that is on the right side, close to the red. He tried to open. Ball is out. But now I believe that instead of 1 point for Antonio, it's now 2. Let's see, last ball, 30 seconds left. Let's see how it goes now. Ten seconds left. He tried to open once again and push the ball. I don't believe he was able to do it. I think it's only 1 from the referee's indication. Both players want to come on court. Check. Now we wait for 2 for red, 2 for Antonio SARSANSKI here on the first hand against ARTEM KOLINKO.
So check the results on the other courts. Court number 1, Saunders from Great Britain 3, Leong from Hong Kong, China nil. On court 3, Maguire 1 from Great Britain, Eliseu dos Santos from Brazil nil. Court number 4, Paulo Cardoso is winning 4-0 against Gergo Berkes from Hungary. Court number 5, we don't have match on 5. Court 6, David Araújo won the first hand 2-0 against Sarai from Great Britain. Court 7, Levy from Israel 5, Decker from Netherlands nil. And court number 8, Hardy Yuda from Indonesia 3, Hatak from Czech Republic nil.
Now, as we get ready for the beginning of the second end, Artem Kolinko to throw the ball. He threw the jack, he crossed the line, so it's a legal ball. Artem, of course, fourth in the European Championships last year in Zagreb. The short ball. Antonio goes on court. Visualize the best play to make. Still 3 minutes for him to play all the balls in his possession. And just to put in front of Artem's Kolinko ball. The player from Croatia managed to touch the ball. Referee is now measuring to see who's to play next. It's Artem to play. Daniel SARSANSKI, the one that has his ball closest. Let's see what the Ukrainian player will do now. Managed to push this ball and to defend a bit of the position. The player from Croatia is taking his time to play. 2 minutes left, 4 balls to play. Taking his time to go on court, check the game. But this wasn't a great ball from him. Failed to touch anything. Now he touched, he pushed his ball to the jack in the scoring position, and now it's Artem's turn. He managed to open the position. He's the one scoring. see now what Antonio does. And once again, fails to touch anything in the game, change anything. 53 seconds, 1 ball left for him. He managed a great ball, managed to push one of the balls that was scoring, managed to stick in the jack. Let's see what KOLINKO is going to do. He's a very experienced player. There is a regular presence here at Póvoa. He managed to push the blue ball, gain an opening. Good ball. Still 1 minute 50 left to play. Only 1 ball. He'll take his time, go on to court, asking the referee of what the result is. The ref said to him that it's 2. He's not happy with only 2. It would tie the game, but he wants to go on the third end winning. Let's see what he manages to do. Just pushes a little bit the blue ball. Another referee, not sure of what the result is. She asked for the players to come to court so they can see the measurement being taken place. As we can see here in this view, at least 2 for blue, probably 3. I see she already took the measurement between the white and the red. Now she shows the players that are 3 balls scoring. So ARTEM will win this end 3-0, and he goes to the third end winning 3-2 against Antonio SARSANSKI.
The result on court number 1 after the second hand, a tie at 3 between Saunders and Leung from Great Britain and Hong Kong, China. Here on court number 2, a recover from KOLINKO. ARTEM KOLINKO from Ukraine made 3 points, putting the result on 3 to KOLINKO, 2 to SARSANSKI from Croatia. On court number 3, they are still playing the second hand. The first hand was won by McGuire by 1 point. On court number 4, after the second hand, a point to Gergo Berkes from Hungary, making the result 1 for Berkes, 4 to Paulo Cardoso. Court 6 will have another extra 3 points to David Araújo, putting the result on 5 to David Araújo, 0 to Sarai from Great Britain. Court 7, 5 to Levy from Israel, 1 to Decker from the Netherlands. Court number 8, they are still playing the second hand. Let's go back here to SARSANSKI KOLINKO, the match here on court number 2.
Already given the indication for SARSANSKI to start the play. Plays a long ball almost to the end of the court. Reminding you that the players have 3 minutes 30 to play all the balls in their possession. He's going for a different strategy now. He'll try the long game. and hope that Artem's positioning on the long game is not the best. He threw the ball. It's not in front. It's not the best position, but still manages to be close. Let's see Artem's first ball. It's a short ball. Right direction, but not enough strength. Let's see if this strategy from the player from Croatia, Antonio SARSANSKI, will result for him. Let's see if he manages now Artem to put himself in the scoring position. It's closer than the one before. Not enough to score, but it's defended. Maybe at this time it's what he wants. Again, a good ball passing between the two blue balls. And the referee now gives the indication that it's Artem's ball that is the closest. So Antonio Sarsanski to play. That's just one of the blue balls that we're defending. Let's see now. Third ball. Again. Against one of Artem's defensive balls. Two minutes left for him to play. Against the defensive wall. Could this long game backfire on the Croat player? The Croatian player. Again, against one of the balls that we're defending, but maybe this time will it change the outcome? The referee is not sure, so she'll measure. It's Artem to play. As you see here, the difference between this and the other two that we already had is that the positioning is not the best, but that's normal on a longer game. See, Artem managed to touch one of the defensive balls that he had there to try and push and score. Still 2 balls left. 1 minute 10. He manages to push. Is on ball and the jack out of the court. So now the jack will go on to the cross. And it will be Artem's turn to play as the red ball. It's now the closest. Let's see, last ball for Artem. And then Antonio Sarsansky will play also his last ball. 1 minute for the Ukrainian player to play. It's a good ball. Let's see now what Antonio will do.
If Antonio has one hard ball, he can push his jack further in order to score that two red balls at the end of the court. It would be a great move, but
Let's see if he has the strength and the ball needed to do just that. He just pushes the blue ball away to score
1 point.
1 point with the one that he just threw.
So he tied the match.
3-3.
So 3 to Sarsansky, 3 to KOLINKO at the finish of end number 3. On court number 1, a recover from Saunders made 3 points. Another 3 points to Lyon in this third hand, putting the result on 3 to Saunders, 6 to Lyon. On court number 3, Maguire scored on the second hand 4 points, putting the result on 5 to Maguire, 0 to Eliseu dos Santos. On court 4, a recover from Gergo Berkes. He scored 1 point on the second hand. On this third hand, he scored another 3 points, tying the match at 4 against Paulo Cardoso. On court number 6, David Araújo still winning against Sarai from Great Britain. Sarai made 1 point on the last hand, the third hand. Court number 7, 6 to Levy from Israel, 1 to Decker. And court number 8, 9 to Yuda and 0 to Attack.
So now here on court number 2, Artem's turn to throw the jack. He threw. Let's see the first positioning, how it goes. It's again short as it was on the second end. Still in a nice position to not allow the opponent to see the whole game. He doesn't manage to touch the game, doesn't manage to open the game. Again, misses. We try to open again. I'll try just a small touch. That can be enough. He just goes for positioning. It's a good ball. Could those 2 balls that he missed be the deciding factor on this very close game. Artem just pushed his ball enough to score. It's again Antonio's turn. He'll play his fourth ball. And Artem only played twice. Let's see what his choice now. He managed to open one of the blue balls. He knows that he cannot defend. He needs to attack if he wants to win the game. Doesn't manage to do that. He managed to open his own game. Now only one ball left.
Last ball for Sarsanski, 4 left for KOLINKO.
And KOLINKO may not need even to play.
Yeah.
He doesn't manage to open. And the game is won to KOLINKO. Really try to score more points to gain an advantage in case of a tie in the group stage. Or is it too risky? He'll play. He'll try to open that red. Doesn't manage to do that. He just pushes another reds. Antonio Sarsanski is the one that is in scoring position. But now he manages to put the red away. And then now, with 2 balls left, 2 minutes left, can score 2 more points. I believe that's what he manages.
4 points, I guess.
4 points. 4 for Artem KOLINKO. So he wins 7-3 against Antonio Sarsanski. And this very close match that was decided here on the last end.
So victory to KOLINKO. We'll be back here on court number 2 at 12:30 to the next match. See you soon.
See you soon.